of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They snap it to Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Walker will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And he'll be marked down at the 1. Walker once more. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
Here's Tannehill. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are an extra point away now from moving out in front. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now in the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And, oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lance got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Ready?
McCaffrey on the counter. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Let's go.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Cup 19!
He'll look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 57 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the lead now stands at 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Extra point attempt to follow here.
These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before half for Lance.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. John Ross, 68 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point right down the middle, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And Lance now to throw.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple.
And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On on second down, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Yeah.
On 4th down, Tannehill.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
A tackle made by Boye Mafe.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach, when I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Tannehill now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Tannehill.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I didn't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
They'll try to run with Mitchell.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Elijah Mitchell.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. On play action, they'll throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Yo. Yeah, I need like 5 minutes and I can play.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Got a man, that's Aiyuk.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Down at about the 33. You got the big lead defensively.
Oh, okay.
Willing to give him that underneath.
Yo.
Just go ahead and bleed the
Yo.
that way.
Second down and 3. Now Tannehill gets this one to Juszczyk, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the
I'm thinking it.
that one in and pick up good yardage?
Already doing it.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
I'm not tripping.
Now Lance again. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Oh, twisting away. And they'll have it in the red zone before
I don't have Storm 3.
we're out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I'm not really tripping.
Late, you could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly
Launcher's game share it.
victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass
Yeah.
there to push things downfield.
That's what I'm saying. That's game.
A loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. This is caught. Touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And a nice move will yield nothing.
Me?
As he stopped behind the line. You know, we've discussed this before. We've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
Hiroshima.
People are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along.
Hiroshima.
To be in a position to stop those, you can't let them get the advantage. So yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
Hiroshima.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got
Sushi Man.
battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, in that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a tally or half-back or something like that.
Because he wanted to be different.
Take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions.
Maybe they are stupid.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later? Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
You have SARS.
Okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
This is Parker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more?
Yeah, but you don't run the show.
From the 2,
One day.
2nd and goal.
All right, Vince McMahon.
Lance going to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
No, I think you can get it free if you have the premium.
In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got it inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts? Passing versus running on 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength?
No, shaking ass is expensive nowadays.
2-point conversion, the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Yeah, the government, EBT.
To begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offense. You tell them, here's the
I do.
They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Hey, kiss my ass. I need to smoke. You want to suck dick? Wait, what?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a
Definitely.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
And unfortunately, I don't smoke Skimpy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I'm almost done with my game. I got 2 minutes.
They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes and I'm on.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially solve this one away. Here's Walker. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going into these situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Ball rests on the 7-yard line, 3rd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is, if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Lance back to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Everything's worse in Texas.
5 now from the 25. Now Lance. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll have a first down here up past the 30, but he's brought down in bounds. It's a 7-yard gain.
What were you doing?
The chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Where do you live? Goddamn, minimum wage is $11 over there or something?
Here's Lance. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 6.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Not over here in California. It ain't.
They had some hot water now after that sack.
The federal minimum wage in California is still $15.
It's like $15. If you pay under, then that's stealing, then that's illegal.
Lance looking to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
One final try now for Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger.
Good what?
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to
seal this football game. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this with Charles would have been different, but ultimately time runs out and the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see if they can...
No, I just finished my match. I'm about to hop on.
So for the Seahawks, they move back over 500 now at
Shut your ass up.
And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington.
That's why you ain't got no weeds.